Hi there, everyone. Carol Gervais. I'm at the Heirloom Expo in Santa Rosa, and I'm here with Pamm Larry. And Pamm Larry was the instigator of Proposition 37, which they started the initiative in 2011, but it was on the ballot in 2012. She is also on the board of GMO Free USA. You can find that on Facebook. If you haven't joined that page, please do, and sign up on their website also. But Pamm is here today with me because I want to talk about something that's really important, and that's the Impossible Burger. So Pamm knows a lot about the Impossible Burger, and she's going to share a little bit of information with you right now. So Pamm, tell us a little bit about the Impossible Burger.
Sure. The Impossible Burger is being touted as the environmental wonder kid available to us all, that's going to get everybody off of meat and therefore change all that and everything else. But they do a very good job of greenwashing their product. First of all, it's made with genetically engineered soy, which is grown with all sorts of pesticides, all sorts of chemicals and stuff like that, and promotes monocropping in the United States. Secondly, it also is made with a genetically engineered yeast, where they genetically engineer the yeast to then they ferment it to they've genetically engineered it with a DNA sequence from a soy nodule that makes it look like blood. So that's why when you eat an Impossible Burger, you get the red juicy stuff coming out, is because that's a genetically engineered product. We started noticing, we started getting contacted by people at GMO Free USA, by people who are having upsets after eating it, like tummy discomfort, all the way to more. And we realized nobody's tracking this. We're pretty sure Impossible isn't doing it, because they're touting that, I've heard them speak at conferences where they're going to make meat better than the animals do, and their whole vision is to completely take over the meat industry. Very well funded by Bill Gates and Richard Branson and a whole bunch of kind of shady other folks who are trying to take over the food supply, but that's a whole nother topic. But people are getting sick. Like I said, anywhere from stomach upset to all the way to hospitalization. So we decided that it was time at GMO Free USA to just put word out there and hear from people what was going on. And we've put up a survey. You can go to GMO Free USA, look under campaigns, and it'll say Impossible Burger. Just go to that, and then we have two different surveys, because we're also curious of the way it's getting marketed, because we were talking to people who were being told that it was organic. I don't think that's happening as much, but they were being told it was organic and made with vegetables and blah, 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 blah. So that's part of the health survey, but if you haven't had any health survey or health issues, then you could at least do the marketing survey and help us understand what's really going on around the country. So this is a crowdsourced sort of thing, so please tell your friends about it. I know that a lot of people are really hyped up about it. They think it's, God and Goddess's gift to the planet. But it's not so much, and it's highly processed. The soy, it also has soy protein isolate. They used to have a bunch of gluten in it. The main ingredient used to be wheat gluten, but they've changed that formula, so it's now a completely soy thing. They very sneakily introduced it into restaurants where nobody's going to ask what's in the food, particularly if their server and the little description follows what impossible or misguided representatives have told the restaurants in their little description. And close to me, there was a place that was calling it gluten-free, and I was like, it is anything but, Anyway, but that's how it was touted to them. I'm not saying that's Impossible Burger's fault, but somebody told them that. At any rate, please help us source this information. We're going to be sending the information to both Impossible Burger and the FDA, because they should be on this, really. Some of the stuff I've read, to be honest with you, my joke is, if any of this stuff happened to Chipotle, it would be all over national news. So anyway, I just single that one out because they've been kind of targeted with problems. At any rate, so that's the short of it. So please support this, spread the word, and help us gather information to hold Impossible accountable, and also to let the FDA know that the 46 novel proteins that are in this maybe causing more problems than they're letting on, and they may need to look into this a little bit more. Thank you.
Okay, that's great information.
Yeah.
And thank you, folks. So go to GMOfreeusa.org.
Click on campaigns and then the Impossible Burger.
And I've also seen it on Facebook and the survey. And what I will do later on today, also, if you don't have time to go to the site, but it's really important, you know, especially if you've had this burger and you've had some issues, please join the survey, because we need to. This is not a study, but it's a
survey.
It's a survey,
right?
And
right.
we need to start somewhere with that.
And in the survey, we also ask you if it's okay if we share what you put down as anonymously. And many people have said no, and we are definitely going to honor that. But we want anything from just kind of like gurgly, I didn't feel good, all the way up to yes, I missed work, I went to the hospital, this kind of stuff. So it just because you didn't have some kind of a huge reaction, please don't think that your input isn't important, because it is. Thanks.
Okay, great. I have one more thing before I let you go, Pam. Mm-hmm. You're at the Heirloom Expo in Santa Rosa, and you're giving a talk today at what time?
At 12:30. I'm going to be talking about urban farming. I am very, very interested in, my new saying is local food is homeland security. So I'm just really trying to get that message out there, to grow your own food, but also to push the envelope a little bit more, engage, maybe come together and engage in your communities, definitely get better policy going. Anyway, it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, so if you're in the area, please come over. It's amazing.
Yeah.
There's so much great information at this Heirloom Expo.
And really tasty food and lovely people. Everyone's walking around with a big smile on their face. Yeah, it's my favorite.
And very children friendly.
Yes.
Lots of things for kids here.
Yeah,
okay, thank you so much. That's Pamm Larry. She's on the board of GMO Free USA. Thanks so much.